no fear me now, fear me now, fear me now. I got no fear me now, fear me now.
Cool, so I'm here with Heavne's Basement on the Papa Roach tour in the Manchester Academy. How's it going, guys?
Good.
Very well.
Yes,
Cool,
very
cool.
happy.
So, you know, you're touring with Papa Roach. How's the tour going so far?
It's been cool.
Cool.
Cool. No, it's been cool. It's been actually, I reckon it's probably been the best tour we've done so far.
Yeah.
Myself, I think you know the crowds every night, just full of kids going nuts. The guys in Papa Roach are really friendly and really like just hang out with them, and the guys in Medina Lake are the same. Everybody just chilling out, having a good time.
Yeah.
Every show is good fun, and every after show is good fun. So,
Yeah, you guys been hitting the jars?
yeah, every now and then, you know.
Yeah. Cool. Now, touring with Papa Roach then, I mean, you must have been pretty excited, you know, when you found out you're going to be on this tour.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we played one show with them in Holland earlier in the year, and that was amazing. It was just a little taster of what it might be like to play with a band with a fan base like theirs. So I think it was when we found out we was going to do the whole UK tour, we was well excited.
Cool. Now, how are the Papa Roach fans taking to you guys?
Well,
You'd have to ask them, but from what we can see from stage, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, every night there's a good enough cheer that you feel that you've done something right, and they seem to be going nuts. There's mosh pits and people getting thrown around, and you know, we've caught a couple of it on camera as well. So hopefully we'll put that up on the website and people can have a good. But it's been, to be honest, it's been great. You know, every night you go out and the energy levels. It was like yesterday when we played Brixton. I mean, we hadn't had much sleep and it's a bit of a manic day in general. But then as soon as you step onto the stage and the light goes down, the roar that greets you, just you know, it's like energy levels top up, and you know, you're just like a circle of energy where you just kind of go nuts, and then they go nuts, and then you come off and collapse. But it's all, you know, it's been enjoyable.
Yeah, cool. Now, last time we spoke was at the Sonosphere Festival. I mean, how did that go for you guys?
excellent. Yeah, that was just a brilliant day all round. We had an excellent crowd to come and see us. Like, we weren't sure what to expect really, because when we went and saw the stage, the Jägermeister stage, we were like, that's pretty small.
It's pretty small as a truck.
How's this going to go down?
I thought it was a bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, so we weren't sure, but you know, once we got on stage and the people started filling up and that, it was one of my favourite gigs this year. I think.
Yeah,
it was just really good
so.
atmosphere. The weather was good. Like, do you know what I mean? It could have. I know it rained the day before, but yeah, it was. And then we had an excellent party afterwards.
Cool. Now, your self-titled EP has been out for a while now. I mean, have you guys been working on any new material in the hectic tour schedules?
Yeah, we just recorded 4 new tracks with Bob Marlette. We did some of the newer stuff. We did that a couple of months ago, so we're just waiting for all that to get mixed and finalised and finished, and then we're gonna bang them up, and then hopefully do an album, hopefully at the beginning of like next year.
Beginning of next year. Is that
Yeah.
is that concrete or?
No, nothing's concrete in this business, but it's definitely what we want to happen, you know. So it's just a case of getting everything in place to make that happen.
Yeah. Now, you've also got your own UK headline tour coming up very soon. I mean, are you pretty excited about that?
Yeah, it's going to be. I think it's going to definitely. Well, the last time we did a tour was April, I think. The last UK tour we did, a headline run, and since then we've done the Shinedown shows. We've done Blackstone Cherry. We've done Buck Cherry. We're doing this now, so it'll be interesting to see how that's
picked up.
Yeah,
you know, the fans you want.
Yeah, I mean, all the shows that we've done so far, we've just kind of done a few one-off shows here and there, headline, and they've all been packed out, and crowds have been excellent. So I reckon this tour is going to be pretty special.
Yeah, cool. Now, dead or alive, then, if you could play with anybody, who would it be?
Dead or alive?
Dead or alive, yeah.
I always go blank on questions.
I'd play with Dave Gilmour, but I'd like him to be dead, because then I'd have an edge.
Yeah.
I think I'll leave that answer.
Yeah. Now, the music industry is dramatically changing. Every day it seems to be there's something new, or, you know, technology is moving faster and faster. How do you guys cope with it? Because obviously you've never had the backing of major CD sales. I mean, how are you guys,
it works really well for us, because it's, you know, we've never been in a band in a situation where record labels have got loads of money chuck at bands. You know, we you know, if we was, then we could maybe comment on it. So this is the way it is for us. You know, so you either deal with it. Or not.
Clown
Debauchery going on.
You either get on with it and make the most of everything. You know, there's a lot of people that say that downloading music is and the internet is a bad thing for music, but it's here, so you might as well embrace it.
I mean, is it helping you guys? Do you think at all?
Yeah, for every new band that you get a chance to make a MySpace, which is free. You upload your music to it. You haven't got to pay anything, and then that gives you the opportunity to spread your music across the whole world.
Yeah. Now, obviously, back in the the 70s and 80s, and that bands got massive. The AC/DCs, Metallica, Guns N' Roses. Do you think any of today's modern bands will ever be able to get to that sort of size again?
That's a really good question.
Yeah, no, I've thought about that quite a bit. Sometimes I think yes, sometimes I think no.
I think that even if they did, I think the life expectancy is a lot shorter.
Yeah.
I think there's so much these days, and there's so many different places you can go, so many different kinds of music, and there's so many channels, all that sort of thing that I think a band can rise and be massive for a time. Yeah. But I think the days of bands being that big for maybe like 20 years and maybe over. I think a lot of it is in you find that the bands like AC/DC and Metallica and that did the groundwork in the sense that they got all those fans by just touring and touring and touring. So those fans are die-hard fans. So even if they release a bad album, those fans will still turn up to a show because they just love the band. And I think if you do it that way, then it is potential for you to become a band that fills Wembley Stadium. When was the last time Bon Jovi did anything that was relevant, and yet they will still, fill Wembley Stadium. And I think if you can find a way of having such a massive fan base, regardless of what you do, then you can do it, but I think that's a very rare thing, to be able to do. So I think you probably could, but I think it's got to be something special to make it happen, and who's to say what's special, you just do your thing, and maybe everyone else in the world will go, that's special, we're going to follow that for the next 20 years. Maybe not.
Now, what's the most fun backstage antics you guys have been getting up to on this tour then?
What that we can actually talk about. See, a lot of it would be.
I'm trying to remember.
I mean, we've had some pretty good parties with the Papa Roach guys. Where
I mean, are they nice guys, Papa Roach?
Oh yeah.
They're excellent. Yeah, I mean, it's like even the first night we played in Holland with them. It was just, we didn't know them, so we weren't sure what to expect. You don't want to step on anyone's toes or get in the way, so we just kind of, all right. After their show, Jacoby just comes straight into our dressing room and was like, right, where's the beers? And was like, just cracked open the beers, and then we stayed in there for hours, just chatting, smoking, drinking.
Same the other night, I think it's very, you interview bands and they're like, what's that band like to tour with? But they're always like, oh, they're lovely guys, and they don't mean it. But this is actually a genuine, they are actually lovely guys, And the other night we in Nottingham, you finish and as the opening band, you don't get as much, gifts and shit like that,
and all that.
and beers. There's another band, so you often run out, but they're the first to go getting it, and they just drag us into their dressing room and they're handing out vodka and whiskey and and making you drink. And I think Sid and I were playing that that Roxanne game. It says Roxanne. I think it was all of us in a circle doing that, and shit like that. So it's cool. Do you know what I mean? It's a good vibe.
So in a way, then they're sort of like showing you the ways to how to act as a headlining act to treat your band better.
I mean, I watch them pretty much every night. And that's rare because when you tour with a band, it becomes you see the show so often that it it loses its sparkle a bit sometimes. But with this, every night you go out and watch it, and you do learn from it. You do. There's such a difference between even playing somewhere like Nottingham Rock City, and then like last night playing Brixton, we were saying when it feels like a different gig because obviously it is, and it's so much bigger, and you've got such a bigger stage that you got to learn how to play those things. So the more opportunities you get like this to play those stages, the more you learn how to do it. And then obviously when you play the smaller clubs, because you know how to do those bigger ones, then you excel at the smaller ones. And I think that's sort of the learning curve.
Yeah.
So I've gone off on a bit of a tangent. I'm not sure where I am anymore.
Yeah, cool. Well, guys, I want to thank you for hanging out with me, and good luck with the rest of the tour and
Cheers,
your UK headline tour as
Cheers,
well.
man. It's been a
Be a
pleasure.
pleasure.